Hi, hello, welcome back to the channel. This is just a little intro clip because I was originally going to keep some other stuff in the beginning of this vlog and I have decided against it, and this is just going to be like a week in my life vlog. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Welcome. That's all. It is now Monday, September the 11th. I'm just taking it easy today. Pretty tired. I'm not feeling the best as far as energy goes. It's currently noon. I got the vlog up from last week. I just uploaded it, so that's checked off my list. I literally have nap on my to-do list. The next thing that I'm going to do is nap. I need to catch up on my reading of Diane's book, Ben. I'm definitely behind on that, so I need to catch up on that. And then I want to finish off the poetry collection today, which means I need to write less than 10. We're at less than 10 poems to go, but I want to write about 10 poems. And honestly, I'm feeling like that won't be too difficult. So I'm gonna get those poems done and then maybe start to put together the actual collection. And then I want to spend minimum 30 minutes today working on Between the Waves. I felt really good after putting the blurb together, like getting a solid blurb created. I think there's still more that I need to work into it. And then besides those things, I need to get my work done. I have work to do today as well that I've already done a bit of. And honestly, we're just gonna have a slow but productive Monday after a very high energy weekend.
I'm getting tired of sleep. Think I've had enough. I've been gone but haven't done much healing. It's pretty clear to me. Kinda strange how I can take a beat from my better self. It's like no one else even really scratches the surface. Cause nobody gets me. Looking for
been not very good at updating, but I just filmed the video for the TikTok kind of experiment that I did on Patreon. I'm gonna edit that and try and get that up today just because I would like to check it off the list, and it's like months late at this point. I also have more work to do this evening and I'm so close to getting all of the poems finished. They're like pretty much there. I just need a couple more. I've been like switching things around when I feel like I shouldn't, but I feel like that's just how it's gonna go for the next little while, especially when I'm trying to like get them all in the collection where I want them. I also updated my website. The background image is still doing a silly thing that I have struggled to fix for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. I don't want to talk about it, but I added some recent projects that I worked on there, so you can check those out if you want. But the website has been updated and it's almost at a place where I'm pretty happy with it. I kind of just wanted something simple anyways. I just need to finish getting the form connected, so don't send me an email through that form if you want to work with me, because it's not set up yet. Hopefully it will be by the time this video is up actually, but yeah, a couple more things to do. Also, I got these new pants from the thrift store for like $7. They're like silk. These are so nice. Okay, I have just spent the past couple hours or so working on Between the Waves. It was kind of unexpected, but I was just like, burnt out from like coding stuff today. So I just decided to jump into it because I went for a walk, and I posted about this on my Patreon, just because I feel like I had not necessarily like an epiphany, but maybe I just had like a bit of a realization, I guess. And I was just thinking about the fact that I've felt like I've almost had like a creative block for the past couple months or so. And the way that I was trying to like come at that creative block and trying to like unblock myself, I had tried kind of like writing through it based on the plot that I already had and based on the outline that I had for draft 3. And it wasn't really working. And I think that like the actual outline itself, as well as just like life stressors and other things going on in life, had an effect on that. And then I kind of started like almost trying to learn more, like improve my writer's craft and just learn a lot more about writing and plot structure and character arcs and everything to have to do with a fantasy novel in order to try and get past the writer's block. And I just made a post on my Patreon about how I had a bit of a realization around how I was trying to get to like unblock myself, and how I think I was kind of going about it the wrong way. And I've kind of changed up my tune a little bit, tried something new tonight, and I just wrote over 3,000 words of a new outline for draft 3. I don't even know what to call this. I think I'm still gonna call it draft 3 just because I didn't even get halfway through the outline that I had for draft 3 earlier this year. So I think it's still technically draft 3. We're just kind of doing something that I actually did with this story before, and I'm kind of like rewriting the beginning again. But I feel so much better about like the outline that I've come up with now and about this new outline for draft 3. And I know I've been so all over the place, and I've just been like trying so hard to figure this out because I just can't let this story go for some reason. And this outline, it feels good. It feels like it has more purpose. It feels slightly less structured. And by that I mean it just doesn't follow like super clear story beats and like classic plot structures, but I think that's okay. I think that if that becomes a major issue, then that will become clear when I've sent it to like critique partners and I've done some more developmental editing. But for now, it feels like I've included everything that I've wanted to include since the beginning. I feel like I've removed certain devices that just weren't working that I kind of just added. It feels more aligned to the original soul of the story, I suppose, that I had when I got this idea back in like 2021. I'm feeling better about it. I think I'm gonna print off this outline, honestly, and kind of like make some just like handwritten notes. I think I would prefer that than like typing up more. So I think I'm gonna print out this outline, this new outline that I have. I'm gonna read through it, and then I'm gonna make notes of like where I have certain questions about what should be happening, if there's anything I think I'm missing, if there's anything that needs to be added or removed, and then we're just gonna go from there. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling aligned, I guess. So we'll take it. Friday. I have a lot to do today. I feel like I've been playing a little bit of catch up, which is kind of just how it always feels. Honestly, at this point, I feel like it's almost more of a mindset thing. Like I feel like I'm just addicted to this feeling that I'm always busy and I never have time. Sometimes that is true. Sometimes that has been true, especially lately, but also sometimes it's not. And I feel like I need to get better at taking advantage of the times when I actually do have extra time to just like sit and enjoy myself, or read, or watch a TV show, or go for a walk, or just like slow down a little bit. So I actually do think that today might be one of those days where I think I have no time, but I think I actually might have some time. You know, does that make sense? But I did end up finishing updating my website. That should be updated, although I've noticed that it's taking some time to show the updates on my end. But I think it might just be something going on with the cache in my internet browser, because I checked on someone else's computer and it seems to be fine. So my website should be updated, and the form on my website should also be updated. So if you are an author or creative or just any sort of human that might require a website, I'm not limited to that kind of website. I can do just a website design for you if that's what you need, or website development only if you already have a design, or I can do both and just do the entire process. So if you're looking for a website, I'll leave my business site that now has a functioning contact form in the description box, and you can check that out and check out some of the websites that I've worked on recently and some that I have like created templates for. I also printed off the re-outline document that I created. My plan for today is going to be go through that document, read it over a couple times, get familiar with it. It's about, I think, a little over 3,000 words is what it ended up being yesterday. So it's not too long. I've also kind of made some notes already about like plot lines that have been introduced that I need to keep track of, and any questions that I need to ask myself. So now I'm basically going to reread this outline and make some marks on it of other questions that could become plot holes that I haven't really asked or that I need to figure out before jumping into the actual writing again. I think I also might go through this outline and kind of add other points that need to be kept track of for book 2. I don't know. I think I need to make like a list of everything that I need to watch for as I'm reading through this outline. But I think that's going to be in a separate vlog because I would like to get this one up this morning. Also, before I go, I've been trying to get better at posting on my Patreon. I've posted some behind the scenes things. I've posted some early access lately. I've posted cover reveals for the poetry collection, for example. I posted an exclusive video talking about a little marketing, or rather audience growth experiment that I did over on TikTok. So if you're interested in any of those things, or you would just like to support me in my creative journey, feel free to check out my Patreon. It's also linked down below. And it is still a pay what you can setup, so you don't have to pay the full amount. You can pay whatever you want and you can still get access to everything. So yeah, that's all. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to smile, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
We know how it goes. We know how it goes.